So welcome to my kitchen, where today we're going to be doing a tamale chaffel recipe. Now it's not going to be exactly like a tamale because you know, nothing takes the place of a tamale, but I can assure you it's going to be very savory. It's gonna feel like you're not missing out much on having a tamale. So this is what they look like. And they are super, super savory. And I will also show you the meat mixture that I put on mine. And all of this is very easy. I wanted this recipe to be super quick. I wanted it to be easy for anyone to do. So yes, you can get a little more authentic with it. You can make your own mole. You can spice it up the way that you want to. But for the sake of it just being a quick fix for wanting a tamale, I picked ingredients that are easy to get and they're not time consuming in making this. So let's jump into showing you what I put inside of this Tamaffle. Okay guys, so we're going to have a little bowl here and we have almond flour, psyllium husk, so just any psyllium husk, Maseca. And I will show you the one that I use. It is this guy here, cheese. I did a Mexican blend. You can get any flavor you like. I have 2 eggs, baking powder of chicken bouillon, and I use the powder kind that has tomato inside of it. So if you can find this, I recommend that. And we have your average enchilada sauce. It doesn't have to be a special brand. Anything comes in the can. It's easy to get. It adds flavor. And in our meat recipe, we'll actually use it again and we're gonna kick it up a little bit and it's gonna taste really good. So we enhance that flavor. But this is what you're gonna be needing for the chaffles. All right, friends, so let's go ahead and get started. I am gonna use a fork because it's easier for me to do this. First, we're going to do 1 cup of warm water into your bowl. Then we're going to mix your almond flour, your psyllium husk, your maseca, and your baking powder, and chicken bouillon. Now we're going to put in our enchilada sauce. Go ahead and grab our cheese, and we're going to put in our eggs. And mix it. All right, let's head over to the waffle maker and I will show you what we do. First one, and I'm going to do about a heaping tablespoon. I'm gonna pour. All right, and we're going to let that steam. When it's cooking, even after the light goes off, let it continue to steam because we are using that maseca. It is the cornmeal, so the way that it cooks is by using the steam. And you can literally smell the steam. It smells like a tamale. Okay, so our light shut off, but we still have all of this steam coming up. That's what you want to just leave alone. All right, so that was probably about like 40 seconds past the light going off. And now we're going to take a look at our chaffel. That is what it looks like. this is still going to cook. Set it aside to rest. It's still going to be steaming and cooking the inside because of that masa. So don't worry about that. Okay, friends, so while our Tamaffles Tamaffle, I'm going to make the meat mixture that I put on top. It's not going to be exactly what I do because I do make my own molé, but this is going to be very similar to the one I make, and it's going to be pretty good as a meat mixture to go on top of a tamale. It's going to give you that flavor, and you are going to feel like you're eating something savory like a tamale. So you're going to need the chicken bouillon with tomato in it. You're going to need some cumin, chili powder, a can of your any type of enchilada sauce. And if you have any in the house, I highly recommend it because this is, for me and my family, what they usually feel a tamale is all about. I add red wine to my tamale meat. So this is the cooking wine. I got this at, I think it was Walmart, but if you have wine in the house, use that. I already have shredded, and this is just gonna show you how quickly this can be. I picked this up at Walmart, and it is traditional shredded rotisserie pork. Already shredded, all ready to go. If you have some that you made already, then use that. But I'm showing you a very quick way of doing it, and this is super, super easy. All right, let me show you how we put this together. All right, friends, so we have our pan going. I have it on medium low right now. We're going to do 1 cup-ish of shredded pork or shredded beef. It works really good with shredded beef as well. We have 1 teaspoon of chili powder, and then we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of our bouillon. And to our bouillon, we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. First, we're going to get our chili powder and we're going to put it into our pan and just kind of brown that. So you'll start to see the color turn kind of darker, like a darker brown color. That's what we want. All right, so to that, we're going to add a cup of our enchilada sauce. To me, this adds just a little bit more depth to the enchilada sauce that comes straight out of the can. If you want to use it out of the can and not do any of this extra stuff, you're fine to do that. But to me, I kind of like to doctor up any type of little canned sauce that I get. Good. Now we're going to add our bouillon and our cumin. Still keeping it on medium low. Then we want to get our cooking wine, cooking red wine. You have to use red, white will not taste the same. So we do a 1/4 cup of our red wine. All right, friends, so we're starting to see it boil around here, around the edges. All right, guys, we got a full-on boil going on over here. So now we're gonna lower it just a tad, and we're going to put in our meat. We'll leave that alone, and then I will check in with you once our chaffles are ready, and we will assemble and we will try. All right, friends, so we have our tamaffles all done, And this is what they look like. Aren't they cute? And they are so savory, guys. Like I said, it might not be identical to a tamale, but it is going to be a savory food that you're going to feel like as if it's equivalent to that. It has the same flavors. And then we do have our meat here that we cooked. The meat doesn't really take much. I put it on low. When I saw that it started to get thicker, I shut it off and just left it there until the tamaffles were done. I am dying because the smells are just driving me crazy. All right, let's give it a taste. I'm going to do the naked one because I prefer mine with nothing on it just yet. I want to taste what it's like just plain. So there's that. That's what it looks like. All right, guys. It tastes like Christmas to me. Super, super savory. So good, guys. I like mine a little more crunchier, so I do kind of keep mine in a little longer. I recommend that if you're going to have the sauce on top of it. And I like mine saucy. So it is just super, super good. I'm gonna taste this one with cilantro and green onions on it. All right, here's that one. We got cilantro. We have the chaffel. We have the meat. Here we go. With the cilantro, super, super good. It's my total cheat. Like, I can spend hours on making a molé, but sometimes we just don't have the time for that. But we still want that like authentic-y taste, you know, of a savory, yummy, traditional dish. And this hits the spot on that. It really does. Just doctor up some of that enchilada sauce. Add that wine to it. It takes it to a whole nother level. This is super, super good. And I hope you can give it a shot. I hope you like it. I will link everything below. I will link the ingredients. I will link how many carbs and calories it is. But I'm finishing my last one, and that brings me to making about 11 tamaffles. If you like this, thumbs up so I know and I can keep doing little recipes like this. I don't mind trying to take my traditional dishes and turn them into something that is low carb. I love that idea. So if you want to see more cooking, let me know. So that is all I have today. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Here is that one.